Hello Aries, I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, I would like to warmly welcome you here. Either way, I ask that you please click like, share, and subscribe. It helps with YouTube's algorithm. That means more people will be able to see my readings, and that will in turn grow the collective community here. So if you can take a quick second to do that, I will appreciate it very, very much. This is your bi-monthly reading, Aries. I do this twice a month, so this reading in particular will take you from July 1st through July 15th. This is one of my favorite readings to do for all of the signs. In this reading, I will be drawing one major arcana card that will basically set the stage or the theme, if you will, for the next 2 weeks. A court card will be drawn, and that will describe the best mental attitude that the divine wants you to cultivate for the first 2 weeks of July. And then a minor arcana card will be your action and advice. I will clarify all of those cards for you with tarot, and I'll round out the reading for you by drawing a moonology card, a heart-centered message, as well as some tea leaf cards. That little deck is my absolute favorite, so I hope you enjoy it. As always, please remember, this is a collective general reading. It is not individualized or personalized to you, and therefore it's possible that the messages that come through today will not fully resonate. And if that's the case, it's okay. It just means it's meant for another Aries watching. So take what fits and leave the rest. Do not force a message if it doesn't currently align with your journey. With all that said, let's try to hop on your timeline now, Aries, and give you some insight for the first 2 weeks of July 2024. I can't believe that we're here, but here we are at the midway point of the year. So let's begin. Tapping into the Aries collective now for the first 2 weeks of July 2024. What is the main theme for them? Main theme for Aries. We'll do one more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Your main theme this month, the Empress. Look at you coming into your power, whether or not you are masculine or feminine. Bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. This talks about you sticking to your core beliefs, who and what you are, and to not allow any individual to deter you. Best mental attitude for you to cultivate for the Aries collective. Now, what is the best mental attitude for them to cultivate in the first 2 weeks of July? We'll do one more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Best mental attitude, the Knight of Pentacles. That's a slow and steady race. Slow and steady wins the race kind of message. Bottom of the deck, Page of Swords. Be inquisitive. Learn from others, learn new things. I like this for you very much, Aries. I know a lot of you are going through big changes in your life within the last month. Action and advice now for the Aries collective for the first 2 weeks of July. Action and advice. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The Eight of Pentacles. Keep working hard at what you're doing. Four of Swords, but don't forget to relax. So basically your action and advice here is like, don't work too hard. Let's see what Tarot has. We can get added clarification for you. Please clarify the Empress card for the main theme for the Aries collective. Main message here, main theme for them. Please clarify the Empress. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The Empress is clarified by the Ace of Wands, the Five of Swords, as well as the Nine of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck for this row, we have the King of Pentacles. I feel here that a lot of you lately have been conflicted. I'm taking Five of Swords as an internal conflict for this. So for the first 2 weeks of July, I feel that you will be very conflicted on whether or not you want to start whatever this new passion project is for you, whether it's a relationship, it's a new business, starting your own endeavor, moving, learning a new hobby, you know, whatever that new passion of interest that you have had lately that a lot of you do want to move forward with. You're having a lot of internal conflict, I see, in the first 2 weeks of July on whether or not you want to move forward with that. The Nine of Pentacles card here talks about an individual who's fulfilling their own wishes, living in comfort or wanting to live in comfort, being happy with themselves in their own skin and with what they have, basically creating their own happiness. So when I see the Ace of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles, I absolutely love this combination in tarot, because this is someone who is a real go-getter in terms of creating their own happiness. These two cards together are almost like the Magician of the major arcanas for me. So I like it very much. It's manifestation, but it's also working hard to create that manifestation in a physical 3D sense. but I see a lot of you having a lot of conflict when it comes to this in the first 2 weeks of the month. The advice here for you is the Empress to the Hierophant. Basically, you need to stand within your power. The Empress, whether you're masculine or feminine, talks about an individual who is very abundant, but they're also very nurturing. The Empress or Emperor embody the best qualities of all 4 queens and all 4 kings. And so that's really, I want to say, the energy that you want to embody in order to overcome the internal conflict. And whatever it is you believe is the root of your happiness or the route to your happiness, you need to have real conviction for it. Hierophant to the Empress. It's almost like don't allow anyone to deter you from your path, especially yourself. So 5 of Swords speaks about, you know, the sword suit speaks about conversations, communications we have with other people, but also the communications we have with ourselves. So the message here is clear. You want to you want to begin this new journey or this new path or learn this new thing or create this new project. Again, whatever that is, it's different for all of you because it will fulfill your wishes, but there's some internal conflict here. And for each of you, it will be different. For some of you, you don't want to disappoint others. For others, you know, it will be an outright disappointment of others if you end up doing what you want. But the message here nonetheless is for you to have security and control of your life as a King of Pentacles would have, and to be very disciplined in that. So I would say if this is, whatever this is that you want to do, the message here is very loud and clear to continue to believe in your dreams, whatever they may be, and to press forward with them as any Empress or Emperor would do. Your best mental attitude to cultivate here is the Knight of Pentacles. That's a very slow and steady knight. It is the slowest knight within the deck of tarot, but it is the most methodical and the most reliable. So again, I feel like this is really matching this first column here. Continue to do what it is you want to do. Take the steps forward to create the life that you want, that you inspire to have, but do it in a slow and steady way. And with that Page of Swords, it's like you can communicate what it is you want with others. Pages are also learners, right? Because at the time tarot was created or began to be used for esoteric purposes, pages were young. And so the younger you are, the more you tend to learn or want to learn, right? Those are the years, the formidable years of our education. So I want to say, learn how to take things a little slower so you can be more successful at your goal. Tell me more about this Knight of Pentacles. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the High Priestess card, Temperance, and the Ace of Swords. You know, or the Queen of Swords. You know this. You know this. You know that in order and bottom of the deck, we have 5 of Wands, which again, I feel is like strife and tension. This is something you're worried about with others. If I do this, will this be the result? And the best mental attitude for you to cultivate is, this is my truth. Whatever this is that you want to do, or whatever course it is you want to set out on, this is your truth. You know this, High Priestess card. You know this. And in order to bring balance into your life, you need to move forward with whatever plan this is in order to be really happy. 9 of Pentacles here. But again, slow and steady. And don't be afraid to communicate what it is you want with others. Don't be afraid of the conflict that you feel may be there. The key here is to be true to yourself in the first 2 weeks of July and to press on with your goals. Speaking of goals, action and advice here, we had the 8 of Pentacles to the 4 of Swords. And the 4 of Swords here for me is really complementing the energy or the message I'm receiving for that Knight of Pentacles. It's like slow and steady, right? No need to rush. And I hear a car quickly zooming by my street outside. So yeah, slow and steady. Don't be that idiot out there. Slow and steady, because that will enable you to, yes, work on what it is that you want to create, but to also take time to rest. Tell me more about the 8 of Pentacles here. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Action advice, 8 of Pentacles, clarified by the Six of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Strength card. Yeah, you're going, whatever this is for you, Aries, you're going to need a lot of strength to accomplish this goal. This is not an overnight goal for a lot of you. For some of you, it's a minor shift or change in your life, but for some of you, this is a real major shift, right? Some of you are starting your own business, taking on a business partner, expanding a current enterprise, moving, changing your relationship status, whether you are going from married to single, or, you know, single to engaged, or moving with someone. You have some really big choices here ahead of you. Again, it'll be different for each of you, but the theme here really is to just keep at it. Six of Pentacles talks about prosperity, talks about sharing wealth. The Three of Pentacles talks about collaboration and teamwork. And then the Six of Swords is moving into calmer waters. So I feel here that you need to continue to give. Six of Pentacles, continue to be charitable with whatever it is you're working on. Give it adequate time, and collaborate with others when you can, because that opportunity will be there for you. But really take your time in what it is that you're doing. There's no rush, my friend. You're getting there. You're getting there either way with this Six of Swords card. So take your time, and I want to say make time for some R&R for you. Absolutely love this message for you. Let's see what your Moonology card is. Moonology card now for Aries, and I'll take whatever flies out from this deck. So if you get multiple cards, that's fantastic too. Moonology messages now for the Aries collective. There we go. We have two already on the table. Anything else for Aries? Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have, you're very close to achieving your goal. I really believe you are. I think that's why the universe is like, you're almost there. Slow and steady. Don't panic. Prosperity lies ahead. A personal issue reaches resolution, and meditate and contemplate. Wow, if that's not screaming Four of Swords, I don't know what is. Let's get a heart-centered card for you now. And again, if there's multiple ones that come out, I'll take them. This is very heavy card stock. It's difficult to shuffle, but I will do my best for you. Any other messages now for the Aries collective for the first 2 weeks of July? Thank you. Anything else for the Aries collective that they need to know? Thank you. Okay. We have compassion. Dearest one, be compassionate towards yourself. Surrender the self-criticism and fear that has you believing you need to improve in order to be worthy. You are perfect just as you are. Your next card is courage, and that definitely resonates here with this strength card at the bottom of the deck. Dare to be different. Dare to make mistakes. Create. For it is in creation that you exist. In this world of dreams that stem from the eternal heart, you are one with all creation. And your third card here talks about healing. Listen to your heart. Love is the greatest healer. It has the capacity to balance and heal your emotions, thoughts, and perceptions, which in turn will heal you physically. Your angels are here with you and will help dissolve your fears. And get some tea leaf cards for you now. These are just like my favorite. They're round, of course, so a little bit difficult to shuffle, but wonderful nonetheless. And I will take whatever comes out now for the Aries collective for the first 2 weeks of July 2024. What do we have for Aries? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Any other messages now for the Aries collective? Some really nice cards are flying out. I can't see all of them because some are face down, but I will read all of them to you. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise or a new idea or a new life path. Then we have bowl, plenty of material things. I do think between that Knight of Pentacles on the table, and then we saw the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck there at some point. I do think that if you're working on anything financial, you will have plenty of material things in the future. Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. Another nod there to that Four of Swords for me. You have well, family wishes are coming true. I would also take this as your wishes are coming true. Weeping Willow says family sorrow, but it was in the reverse. So again, I feel like that is family wishes coming true or your wishes coming true. Then you have Dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So for a lot of you, this is some type of new endeavor or a side gig or an extra way to make like revenue or increase your revenue, increase your income. And I do see this panning out for you. You have bread, period of prosperity and abundance. This is by far the best reading so far. Bird perched, waiting for news, package and letter. That could also be the Page of Swords here. Some of you could be nervous on whether or not this is coming because maybe Knight of Pentacles, it's taken a little too long to arrive, but nonetheless it is arriving. You now have basically two pages of swords here. You have shield. You need to defend yourself. Absolutely. We saw that with, you might be afraid to speak your truth or to speak what you really want into existence because you're afraid it might cause conflict with others, but you may need to defend yourself. But it's almost like a necessary rite of passage with that Six of Swords. This is something you have to do, claw. Be careful, do not take risks. I feel like this is really with your health. I keep having this feeling, I don't know if a lot of you are just feeling tired or maybe having like flu-like symptoms. The individual here in the Four of Swords is in bed, resting. So I definitely want to say the message here is definitely take time in the next 2 weeks for some R&R, rest and relaxation. We have Door, opportunities are waiting for you, my friend. And the final card we have is Peacock, beware of great pride. I think this is of other people if they try to get in the way of your path. But the message here is just hold firm to your beliefs. Keep moving forward. Collaborate with people when you can. Don't be afraid to communicate what you want and take plenty of time to rest. You are well on your way to a very prosperous time and very close to achieving your goal. That's what I have for you, Aries, for the first 2 weeks of July 2024. If you like this message and it resonated with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.